Stephenasmith didn't hold back. He laughed at leaked sparring footage of Claressa Shields getting dropped by a male partner and used it to double down on his stance. He even brought up Ronda Rousey once calling out Floyd Mayweather Jr.
I remember years ago when Ronda Rousey joked about how when she was undefeated before Amanda Nunes put it on her. No disrespect to Ronda Rousey, but she was talking about how she could beat Floyd Money Mayweather. Now come on now. We now know what would have happened to her. We knew it before, but we certainly knew after what we saw Amanda Nunes do to her. And Holly Holmes, by the way, before that. We saw that. We know that in most instances, even though there are women that can beat some men out there, by and large, the elite women don't deserve to be competing against the elite men. And by deserve, I mean, I'm not talking about warranted based on their credentials. I'm talking about based on their gender.
Shields quickly fired back. She made it clear this wasn't new. She's been sparring men her entire career and has even knocked some out. Her point, getting dropped in sparring, where fighters test limits and take risks.
Is it true you only spar against men?
Yeah. So sparring with the men is just like, I can't spar with the women. I have to take it easy on them. Okay. But I'm getting ready for real combat, and I'm trying to knock girls out. All the girls that I fight against are very strong and big. I mean, the last girl I fought against, Danielle Perkins, she probably built like you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't nobody to be played with. So when I spar against the men, I can actually throw my punches and see what I'm working with. So when I go to the fight, you know, I don't say like I beat my sparring partners up, but I definitely don't get my ass kicked. You know?
When did you start that? Like just sparring with men?
At the age of 11.
Oh, shit. So you had wow.
When I was 15, I sparred against my first grown man. He was 23, I was 15.
Damn.
I whooped his ass.
Shields called out Rolando Romero for a potential fight. Stephen A. shot it down, saying it's a no-win situation for Romero.
Bigger gloves while she's wearing smaller gloves, headgear, whatever. Unless you're gonna go in there and let her punch you without you punching her at all, without you trying to win at all, without you competing, you just want to be a punching bag. Unless that's what you talk about doing. Here are the scenarios. You're going to hit her and have women groups complaining about how you hit a woman. You're hitting on a woman. Or she's going to kick you. Neither's a winnable situation for you. One's more embarrassing than the other. Both are troubles.
But Shields didn't blink. She doubled down, saying she believes she can beat any male champion, backed by her undefeated record and elite skill set.
You could beat in a boxing match?
Absolutely.
Really?
I'm a two-time Olympic gold medalist, undisputed champion. I think people get it kind of, they always say, oh, you know, a woman can't beat a man. I spar with men. And I mean, I drop men, I bust men nose, I beat men up all the time.
Shannon Sharpe pushed back with a more traditional view, pointing to the physical differences and why boxing has separate divisions. Still, Shields stood firm, saying 20-plus years of sparring men has prepared her for anything.
Come on now, did you not see the defense and the offense in my last fight?
Can I ask you a question, Claressa?
Can you answer?
Yes.
Did you not see the offense and defense?
That was against Franchon. This is Rolly, a 3-division champ.
Listen, guys that really know how to box, I would tell you that they can do what they can do, that they better boxers or skilled or powerful, or whatever they need. Rolly is not.
Claressa, even if he walks around at 180, if he walks around, let's just say for the sake of argument, if he's making weight at 147, I'm saying he's probably walking around at 160, 165. I'm going to be generous and say he's stripping between 15 and 20 pounds off. Even at 155, 165, his body still produces more testosterone as yours.
Nobody ever said I was stronger than Rolly. I never said that. You said that. I am telling you off of pure boxing. Look, Deontay Wilder had 41 knockouts. He getting there with a pure boxer like Tyson Fury and lose. This is men to men, but I am telling you, skill to skill, skill to skill.
She even leaned into her legacy, calling herself the GWOAT, the female version of Muhammad Ali's greatest of all time.
Is it woke? Is that how it's said?
Yes,
Woke?
like GOAT, but woke. Yeah.
You made that up, didn't you?
Greatest woman of all time. Muhammad Ali made it up, greatest of all time. I just added the W because I'm a woman.
I love it.
Speaking of the Ali's, you got 2 gold chains. And you and Layla, y'all had conversation. Well, I've heard some on the internet about you guys getting at it. She gonna want one of them.
She gonna want what?
One of those gold chains.
You know, if Layla Ali can beat me in a fight, I would give it to her if she can beat me in a fight, but she can't.
And financially, she's backing it up too, claiming over $8 million in career earnings, making her one of the highest paid women in the sport.
Yeah, listen, women in sports have been doing a lot the past couple years with the WNBA, soccer, even in boxing. I'm not the only woman who's making money.
Right.
But to have this deal get done, I feel like, you know, I'm getting my just due. I won 2 Olympic gold medals. I have 19 world championships right now.
Come on now.
And I think it's fitting to have this great deal come about. And this is a different talk from the time that me and you last spoke, Nate.
Right. That's great. It's good to hear that. You have, how many fights do you have in this deal?
It's a 2-year contract.
A 2-year contract.
Yeah.
So you get $8 million over the next 2 years. Anything?
Yeah, but the best thing about this deal is it's the signing bonus, right? So before I step into the ring, I get a large amount. Before I see the 8 M's is just like the minimum. You know, there's other stuff you get around that. So this deal is actually bigger than that. That's just the number that we decided to put out there because if you want to do the math, right? But that's just the That's not everything.
Outside the ring, Shields addressed rumors about her personal life, calling them false and confirming she's taking legal action.
Why are you lying, telling 50 that we did anything? I have never been romantically nothing with this man. Never kissed him, hugged him too hard. Is this man crazy? This stud looking at boy is pissing me off. And then 50 think that just because he can go talk about let's talk about how you recognize weirdo niggas. One, I don't know you, right? But somehow you always got videos and pictures of me. I ain't know who this man was to my best friend and me, the one that called him. The one that called his dumb ass. She said, Rest, did you know that this dude, Maserati Bud, got you all over his page? I said, what you mean? She sent me his page. I go to his page. It's nothing but pictures of me. Only dummies believe what anything 50 say. Only dummies believe this dude. Only dummies. People on straight drugs. That's why he play with y'all like that. Well, I don't do drugs. You're not gonna play with me. Can't even be cool with niggas. I promise you. I'm never being like cool or trying to be nice with him. It's over with. It's over with. No, he done blew that. Claressa dropped a diss track. I'm thinking about it. Real shit. It's my last time entertaining it. Now, my lawyer's on it. And 50, you're gonna have to do a video letting everybody know that you lied on my cat. I hope you're ready to do that. Because if you don't, you still getting sued. You getting sued if you do it. I don't give a you getting sued, 40 Cent. With your goofy ass.
She also highlighted her star power, pointing to a sold-out event with 18,000 fans, mostly women, as proof that women's boxing is bigger than ever.
I never wanted to say how many levels we was apart. I didn't want to say that because it was like, at the end of the day, I rocks with you. But now when you start coming for the queen, I gotta show you, baby, it's levels to this. And you're not up here. You're good, but I'm greater than great. Like, I'm up here. These men, the fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They
know,
issue. Like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue. But I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out,
that I've been boxing for 18 years. I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smoke Joe, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevens, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing. Get in the gym.
Shields says her skill and presence intimidate opponents, even naming Keith Herman and Romero as fighters who haven't stepped up. Meanwhile, Terence Crawford gave her props, but suggested these call-outs are more about confidence and building hype than actual fights. Critics, though, aren't buying it. They argue the Romero call-out doesn't make sense due to physical differences and point out that mixed-gender fights are rarely sanctioned for a reason: safety and fairness.
I talked yesterday to Claressa Shields. You know who Claressa is, right? Obviously. She said that she wants to fight men and then threw out names of guys she could beat. She said she could beat Keith Thurman, she could beat Sean Porter, she could beat Triple G. When you hear Claressa say that, like, what's your reaction to that?
She's confident. She's confident in her ability and her skills, you know. But that's pretty much what she's saying. I don't think she really want to get in the fight. I mean, in the ring with those fighters that she called out. But at the same time, it just tells you that, you know, she's so dominant in the female boxing world that she need a man to fight, you know. But I don't believe she would actually step foot in the ring with those guys. But she's very confident.
And by stronger than you. They're stronger, they're bigger, they're faster. You might be more polished, you might have more accolades, you might have the aura of this unstoppable, immovable object as a woman, but not as a man. You will get beat by Rolando Romero, and you will get hospitalized by a guy like Gennady Golovkin, which you called out one time. I can come out of retirement right now at 40, in my mid-40s, and beat a Claressa Shields. You cannot do that, Chris Mannix. You cannot disrespect women's greatness and men's greatness, or not even greatness, just average, because Rolando Romero is average.
Well, let me drill down that for a minute there, because I fundamentally agree with you that Claressa cannot beat Rolly. I mean, Rolly, for all his wackiness, can punch. Like, and even though he is several weight classes lighter than Claressa Shields, you get hit by Rolly, it's different. It's a lot different than getting hit by Lonnie Daniels and Franchon Cruz-Dezern and all the women that she has fought over the last couple of years. Even if it's just body shots that someone like Rolly is throwing, it would be, it would end badly for Claressa.
Trainer Teddy Atlas offered another angle, saying Shields' greatness is unquestioned, but without a defining rival, these bold call-outs might be her way of creating those legacy moments.
Is some of the greatness of what Claressa Shields is doing going to be taken away because she doesn't have the dance partner? It doesn't seem like there's anybody there, especially at the heavyweight division, for her to dance with.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's probably the most important point as far as her legacy. She's going to have a great legacy as, you know, if not the greatest of all time, one of the greatest of all time. Definitely going to be in that conversation. She's going to be in that group. You know, she's going to be in that group of 3 or 4 great women. But she don't have, she's got the titles. That's pretty special. She's got the divisions. See, that's where she separates herself. She's won in so many different weight categories, so many different weight divisions where she's got that. And she's got the 0, of course, at the end of her record. So she's got all of that. She's technically so solid. So John David Jackson should get credit.
Shields, however, isn't backing down. She even accused Romero of making up stories about them meeting, suggesting it's fear, not coincidence.
I like Rolly. Well, I actually thought that me and Rolly were actually pretty cordial too. He just lied on me recently. This boy said that I said he would never be nothing and put him out of a car. He got this whole fabricated story that never happened. I really can't believe that Rolly did that just because he's afraid of the conversation of if me and him was to fight, that I feel like I can beat, like that I can out fight. I didn't say knock him out or that I was more stronger.
So now the real question is, should Claressa Shields actually step in the ring with men, or has she already done enough to cement her legacy?